Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
It's waiting on me. Doing the wake up in the morning.
Community-based connections.
Do what we did in this bed.
Celebration.
Can't get you out, so I gotta go.
Just want to say good evening. I'm DJ Hollywood.
You want me all alone.
Once again,
But I'm undecided.
community-based connections.
And I don't wanna feel the way you do, but I'm tired. Look at all these sparks flying, but I'm still indecisive. And she want me to find me.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the community-based connections celebration.
You tell me straight up, and you know I listen. I get it, but you never did it.
Oh yeah.
Can't keep pretending. Taking up your clothes. We getting sexual. It is so good, think I propose. I don't know, but I'm undecided. Excited.
Oh yeah.
And I don't wanna feel the way I do, but I like it. Look at all this cause you want me to wipe it, but I'm undecided.
Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, to community-based connections celebration. Fundraising. Fundraising event.
No, baby. I'm afraid of your love. Oh, ooh, you got me, baby. Cause I can't get it. I'm excited.
Oh, yes.
Excited. And I don't wanna feel the way I do, but I like it. Look at all these sparks flying, but I'm still indecisive. And she want me to wipe it, but I'm undecided.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Community-based connections, fundraising event, and celebration. Oh, yeah.
Hey, watch out, cause I'm coming for you. Baby girl, KK, tell me what you do.
I want everyone to know that community-based connections is about educating youth and strengthening families. Forget, community connections is doing big thing. Here we go.
I think I'm sprung now. I seen a dude uptown who makes me want to settle down and have his fun now. He might be the one now. I can't explain it myself. I let my daddy check ground, give you the rundown.
I was driving in my car one day.
Here we go.
I saw a sexy lady walk my way.
Come on.
A banging body and a pretty face. So I whispered.
I just want everybody to know that on any given day, CBCI serves more than 500 children and their families throughout the Broward County.
Never met a girl like you.
That's right.
Started took a look into my eyes. Said she heard I was a crazy guy. Hit and run the Georgie Porgy tide. You like to kiss the girls and make them cry.
Come on.
I told her don't believe the hype cause I'm cool. Enough about me, let's talk.
Here we go.
I want to get to know you and make you my boo. It's all on you, baby.
I don't want you guys to forget. Please go ahead and donate. CommunityBasedConnections.com/Resiliency Fund. You can find that link right there in the comment section. Oh yeah.
I shoot a couple of jokes, he laughing, he giggling. Tell by the look in his eyes, he know I'm feeling them. Throw a couple of hits,
here we go.
He can't hear.
Come on.
I'm going to lunch, won't you meet me there? I swear, you will think he on the store in G-Town. He driving a hard bargain while I'm trying to talk him down. Man, you ready or not? I can bring a car around.
Oh yeah.
Then let me know so I can go.
So I asked her if she had a man. She didn't answer, so I asked her.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
And baby, I ain't found the
in just another minute.
Baby,
it's gonna be a pleasure
why
to introduce the man with the plan.
Play so hard to get. And my name ain't no Rome.
Here we go.
And you ain't Juliet. She said,
Chuck, baby, don't give up. A Chuck, baby, don't give up.
they said,
Oh, yes.
Baby, don't give up.
you said,
Community-based connections.
yes, I do.
A Chuck, baby,
Fundraising event.
That's true,
Go
yo.
ahead and get your checks ready.
That's true.
a Chuck, baby, don't
Donate right in the comment section. There's a link there.
You said,
Love to cash that folds.
they said, and he
With no further ado, ladies and gentlemen,
said, everybody said.
as we go ahead and keep this party rolling, we'd like to introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, the founder, CEO of Community-Based Connections, Mr. Brian C. Johnson.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Brother DJ. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Community-Based Connections virtual celebration of our community's resilience. I am, as you heard, Brian C. Johnson, and I have the pleasure of being the founder and president of Community-Based Connections. When we started Community-Based Connections more than 11 years ago, we started with one simple mission, and that is to make the ways in which our people may be healed as prevalent as the ways in which our people are hurting. Our goal is to enhance the options for success that help our troubled families and children overcome the odds of failure, and to make pathways to productive living readily available in the spaces where they live, where they work, where they attend school, and where they play. Our staff members live in the same neighborhoods as the people we serve. Our staff members attend the same churches as the people we serve. Our staff shop in the same local markets as the people we serve. What this does is it places us in position to know the needs of our community and ensure that as we pursue the solutions, we do so with a firsthand understanding of the challenges they have and the help they need. Now, what our proximity has done is that it places us in natural places where families can reach out and communicate their challenges, then receive our help real quickly. Teachers can call us to be their community partner to enhance classroom achievement. Pastors can contact us and seek our assistance to obtain household resources for families they are providing spiritual guidance for. Even police officers call us to help youth who can be better served by coaching than incarceration, or families strengthening instead of foster care. That's the reason we call ourselves Community-Based Connections. This privileged position that we are in was very instrumental in our ability to respond to emergencies when this pandemic started this past spring. As you've heard before, and you're here again, on any given day, our staff are serving more than 500 troubled children and families throughout Broward County. Many of these children and families come to us already struggling with child abuse, neglect, academic underperformance, and other difficult circumstances. But the pandemic caused added stress with daily living, and that became an even greater challenge. We began to receive reports of children we were serving who were losing loved ones who had contracted COVID-19. But we quickly learned that the pandemic wasn't just taking the lives of those who became infected, but it was also ruining the lives of children and families who never got sick. A single mother worried about being home and facilitating virtual education for her children with schools closed, while at the same time navigating the challenge of her having her hours reduced at a restaurant that, like many small businesses, couldn't afford to pay its staff after being severely hit by a loss of revenue during the shutdowns. Yeah, helping her children to function in a virtual classroom was very difficult, but that wasn't nearly as stressful as the fact that they still had to eat and they still had to sleep with a roof over their heads. But Mama had no idea where the groceries nor the rent money would come from. A single father had recently been released from prison, and he was so determined to be an awesome dad that he fought for and won, y'all, the custody of his child, believing that his husband's spirit would lead to better opportunities for him to provide a better environment for his child to grow up in. While he and his child lived in a hotel room, he enrolled in a culinary arts class and sacrificed every day so that he could finish the program while working part-time. To him, the sacrifice and hard work was worth it. It was worth the reward of reaching his goal of getting hired at a restaurant or on a cruise ship, doing what he loved, cooking, while making a wage that would allow him to get his own apartment and create a stable life for his child. Yet, right after graduation in February, he found no jobs because restaurants were closing. and cruise ships were parked. A two-parent household where both mother and father lost jobs, struggled to pay rent so long that the landlord was constantly threatening to evict them. It got so bad, y'all, that the landlord began to show up unannounced to walk strangers around the family's home as prospective renters who would move in once he kicked that struggling family out. A once two-income family had now become so desperate to find resources to take care of their family's needs, all while being harassed by a landlord who showed no empathy for their struggles, and he showed no regard for their health, since the visiting strangers that he kept bringing rarely came into the house with masks on. As we received these and many more calls, we jumped into action right away and created a resiliency fund to raise money to help these families $250 at a time. We've been very fortunate, y'all, to have a rich array of partners and supporters who came through in the clutch and made our resiliency fund a very successful first run. I have to give credit where credit is due, and the following organizations and partners stepped up big time, y'all. The Jim Moran Foundation, thank you. Community Foundation of Broward, thank you. Children's Services Council of Broward, thank you. United Way of Broward, thank you. ChildNet, thank you. The lovely ladies of the Fort Lauderdale chapter of Links Incorporated, thank you. And there were many other businesses and many other individual donors who helped us raise, listen to this, they helped us raise $75,000 in a matter of weeks to help the first 300 priority families, $250 at a time. We've been showing images of families with the sign that reads #WeAreResilient, not to promote their pain, but to show that even though the pain is shaking them, it isn't breaking them. Their strong determination to overcome their challenges makes our resolve to help them even stronger. But we cannot help them without y'all. Thank you again to those who have already pitched in. Thank you to those new partners like Citrix, who was a major sponsor of tonight's event, who have recently joined our efforts in a significant way to help us help others. And thanks in advance to those of you who have not yet given, but will soon contribute so that we may continue to help our children and families be resilient, regardless of the challenge they face. Thank you again. Please join our efforts. We need your help. Thank you.
All right. Hey, Brian, just while you're in the middle of it, I just want to celebrate right now that we just got our first donation of $500.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, y'all.
Oh, yeah. $500, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Just want to remind you to help continue the work that CBCI is doing in our community. Please click that link. We got our $500 to kick us off.
On your mark, ready, set, let's go.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I know, you know,
Community-based connections, once again, is all about educating youth,
gotta get you.
strengthening families. You heard it here first.
Come ride, GKNY, all up in my eyes. You got a rider, bag with a lot of stuff in it. Give it to your friend, let's spin.
Oh, yeah, let's keep it going.
Looking at me, glancing a kid.
Donations.
With this handsome kid.
Hold on a second.
Just bite it, just for the look.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just got another $100 donation.
Spit up, jiggy, make it feel like foreplay.
Please click the link in the comment section. The link.
Already, get jiggy with it.
Community-based connections.com/resiliency fund. You can find that link again right in the comment section. Let's go.
Get jiggy with it. What? You on the ball with your kid? Watch your step, you might fall trying to do what I did. Mama, I'ma come side in the middle of the club with the rubber dub. No love for the haters, mad cause I got floor seats at the Lakers. See me on the 50-yard line with the Raiders. Met Ali, he told me I'm the greatest.
On the track.
All right, y'all. Let's go. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, community-based connections. yes.
With it, group drop.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a celebration fundraising event. Why not celebrate helping families, helping them get on their feet, keeping a roof over their head, educating the children? That's a celebration, ladies and gentlemen. Community-based connections is doing it for us. Don't forget, back them up. Donate today. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, good news. Another $100 donated. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah. Come on. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen. Did I say this was a party? Right where you are virtually, ladies and gentlemen. Right where you are virtually.
Back it up, drop it down.
Go ahead and wobble.
Get low,
Let's go.
Let me see your chest. Push it up, let me see your chest.
Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble.
Oh, yeah.
Baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble.
One more minute, ladies and gentlemen. We have another special person making it all happen here at CBCI. I'll bring him up in just a moment. Come on. Donate. Community-based connections. Here we go.
I got them shaking their booties like Congo, man. I'm shaking the city like crazy. I hate us blowing the face like Gonzo. I'm breaking the cake, so let's bake. I'm taking the game's mine. Yeah, I witness the change, it's my time. Yeah, I'm new to the.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, I would like for you to welcome the CBCI Executive Director. Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause to Mr. Mike.
Now, I'm a ladies,
Oh,
when it's over, you ain't gonna need your bird.
Thank you, Mr. DJ Hollywood. Thank you so much for being a part of this great opportunity. Thank you all who's viewing this and who's part of the work we're doing, and we're grateful for you to be here. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing Anthony Greenleaf and Kimberly Holson, a family who's currently being served in the past by Community-Based Connection through our Young Believers program, which is powered by Peace, which is funded by Children's Service Council of Broward County at Deerfield Beach Middle School. So Anthony Greenfield, then a sixth grader, was enrolled by his grandmother, Kimberly Holson, who was looking for a program that her grandson could not only be involved in, but a place where he can seek assistance with homework, and as well as to be mentored and peer mentored. We realized one thing with Anthony, that he was a special child. He wanted to be more than we could ever imagine. Anthony stayed in the program until he graduated middle school at Deerfield Beach Middle. So Anthony now is a high schooler. Can I tell you that Anthony never missed any spring break sessions, any summer sessions? He participated in all activities. He is one of our great success stories, and I'm happy to have Anthony here with us to share his story with you. Anthony and Miss Kimberly Holston, ladies and gentlemen, please show your love to this family. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. It's been a fun time at that program. It's been a fun time. They've helped me a lot over the years. I think 3 if we're counting correctly. Yeah, I spent 3 whole years at that program. It's definitely been a different experience because that was probably the first ever program I went to, and probably the last. I don't really do programs like at all.
I didn't never see it as a program because everybody was like family. I mean, all the needs were met. You know, before COVID, everything was on point. After school every day, I would pick him up from his program. They would have like little meetings, and you know, they fed the children good. They helped with homework, taught them how to do other things. I'm really grateful for Young Believers in the community-based program. You know, I really appreciate all their help, even after school shut down, you know, and they had to do remote learning. Our lady, Mrs. Ashley Townsend, the best girl. You doing your thing. I really, really appreciate all of her help. I appreciate all the commitment of those that are serving the community like she does. And even after the situation where the kids couldn't go back to school right away, they helped out. They gave us a Publix gift card and everything, helped us out. Even recently gave us a big turkey for Thanksgiving. I mean, they've always thought about the families. Even though my grandson graduated middle school, they never forgot about us. And I appreciate that. I really, really appreciate everything that they're doing in the lives of children in our community and others. I really do. Um, in the meantime, I really wish that they would get another program into the high schools too. Once school starts back, I'm really believing that a lot of high schoolers will benefit from this community-based program.
So thank you so much, Anthony and Kimberly.
No problem. No problem.
Look, I'm pretty sure there's some funders that just heard what you just said about, supporting some high school. I'm pretty sure there's some school board members heard that, and the superintendent heard that as well, and some community stakeholders who wants to see that as well. Look, we want to just thank you all for the bottom of my heart of trusting community-based connection with Anthony to make sure he's educated, make sure he's getting all the supportive resources that he needs to be successful at the next level. And we will be following him through this process. We want to make sure that when Anthony goes off to college, that we can be his first college scholarship donation to cover his books. And so we're making that commitment tonight to cover his books for his first year in college, or his fourth year, or trade school. So we want to make sure that we make that commitment, and you heard it here first. So thank you, Anthony. On behalf of the Community-Based Connection family, we are so proud of you and continue the great work. And now we're going back to DJ Hollywood.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You heard Anthony. Anthony said it is nothing but a good time here at Community-Based Connections. Did we tell you that Community-Based Connections is about educating youth and strengthening families? On any given day, CBCI serves more than 500 children and their families. Ladies and gentlemen, that deserves a big round of applause. But in the meantime,
what you did to me this morning,
CBCI can't do without your help. The funds that help these families, ladies and gentlemen, you can donate right in the comment section. Let's go. Oh, yeah, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We just got another $500. Thank you, thank you.
I miss you, there's so many reasons. Most of all, I really want to lay with you and just feel your touch. let you go. But I never let you
Grips on your legs, front way, back way. You know that I don't play. Streets not safe, but I never run away, even when I'm away. OT, OT, there's never much love when we go OT.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on a minute.
I pray.
We got an extra zero on the donation.
Why I need a one dance, got a Hennessy.
$2,500 just donated. $2,500. Thank you very much. Community-based connections, thanks you. The families, thank you. The children, thank you. Keep it coming, keep it coming. Oh yeah.
I was about to get my groove on, DJ. Yeah, I was just getting started. Look, without any further ado, there's another great person that I want to get the opportunity to introduce. And I tell you, Lori have been nothing but spectacular, awesome. I mean, you find the words, I believe she's it. Lori is a Hollywood resident, a business owner, and political activist. Lori is a proud supporter of Community-Based Connection. Lori is one of the heavily involved community members here in Broward County. You can often find Lori mentoring the up-and-coming South Florida young professional or the one that just need to be polished. Last year, Lori became a community champion for Community-Based Connection, and we're so grateful to have her supporting children and families in Broward County. Ladies and gentlemen, please show your love to Lori Schechter.
Hi, everybody. Thank you. Can you hear me okay? I can't tell.
We hear you loud and clear, Lori.
Awesome. So the question is, why do I support community-based connections? The answer is really simple. I believe in the mission and the working goals. But truly, I share the core belief that the best way to achieve success is through deep community involvement, through the people who live and work together. Caring and sharing are two really critical elements of a healthy community and a healthy world. When we care about each other, we hold what is most central in building the world we want to live in, with the essential tools to help us focus on possibilities, common good values, and the respect for each other. We ensure a sustainable and stable future. In our culture, where equity, fair play, and justice remain goals to strive for, organizations such as CBC are a shining light in contributing the necessary tools to not just survive, but to thrive. It's what we all want, to help our children to thrive. Thank you, CBC, for doing great work in supporting our youth and our families. You're amazing.
Thank you so much, Lori, for being a great supporter of Community-Based Connection, and thank you for all the great work you do mentoring young professionals throughout South Florida and Florida. I was just corrected, and Florida. You continue to do all the great work, and we're grateful to have you as supporters. So on behalf of myself and the board and our leadership here and the team, we say thank you, and we will look forward to honoring you in the near future.
Well, I appreciate you and all the work that your organization is doing. It's amazing and truly, a shining light for us all. So thanks.
Thank you, Lori. And now we're going back to DJ Hollywood on the spins of 1 and 2s.
Let's go. Let's go. Community-Based Connections, CBCI, serving more than 500 families throughout Broward County. Here we go.
This is that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Styling, wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent. Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Say my name, you know who I
please don't forget to continue to the work that CBCI is doing in our community. Please click the link in the comments.
Hallelujah. Cause Uptown Punk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Punk
gentlemen. $700 just donated. Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some nigga in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Julio, get the stretch. Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out. Smoother than a fresh.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Let's go, let's go. Community-based connection. Here we go, here we go. Donate, baby. Let's go.
Here we go, here we go, here we go now.
Where can you find that link? Right in the comment section. Let's go.
Come on, everybody reach to the top. Everybody reach up, come on, don't stop. Everybody reach to the top. Go, 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 go,
Over 500 families in Broward County have been served by community-based connections. And we're not stopping now.
I wanna rock that down. DJ Cool in the candy get down. We get all we get to it.
Let's go. Here we go. Taking it back. Taking it back. Community based.
Time zone. Jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it. Keep us on it. Jump on it. Jump on it.
Oh yeah, listen, ladies and gentlemen, community-based connections. Roll it in the dough.
Jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it.
I see $100, $500. Keep it coming.
Well, I'm Big Bang. I am the chief. I got a lot of raps, but I'm the brief. I never need a horse. I like the chill. So I drive up in my new Seville. My tribe went down in the Hall of Fame, cause I'm the one who shot Jesse and James. Power for power, I will never break down. Big Bang. No, sir, I don't mess around.
I see you, Mike. I see you, Mike.
Jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it.
All right, guys.
Jump on it.
Community-based connections doing anything in Broward County, ladies and gentlemen. We got to give it up for them. You guys heard Anthony. He said he's having a great time. Let's keep that going.
Like Kimosabe, of course it's me.
As we said, over 500. I can't get over that number, ladies and gentlemen. 500 plus families have been helping, educating our children, which are our future, ladies and gentlemen. We can't forget that the children are our future, but we need your help. Matter of fact, I got a beautiful song for that. Let's go. Make sure, ladies and gentlemen, you remember that community-based connection believes in families. So, you know what? Let's go. Anthony, this song is for you. Let's go. Donate today, ladies and gentlemen.
We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, sing.
I just got a request.
We are.
I don't know if you're ready for this one.
I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, sing. Everyone can see we're together as we walk on by, and we fly just like birds of a feather.
Let's go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Little old school. We're going back. This is a special request. Hey, bass request. Got bass look at it. Yes, sir.
Sensation produced a stimulation to examine repercussion on reconciliation to put it plain the sample you want a bass vibration. Bass mechanic. I'm the bass mechanic. Bass mechanic. By the sound, it takes a true technician. Low frequencies pumping and very sufficient. The power's increasing, the overload pumping. I'm MCAE in the house, we're jumping. I'm the bass mechanic. Bass mechanic.
Jump rock Joseph on the scene with the lean and a pocket full of green. The green is a symbolizer made it on the top. When the RoboCop last year was a shot. The tone of the pop like punch shook your butt. Kids are screaming the media says what kind of music is this for you?
Oh yeah.
Man with the plan to
Community Based Connections Party, ladies and gentlemen.
Rack on the whack on the pile and the knock.
Serving our families, serving our children.
Ignore temptation sent by the
Donations.
pain. He's a new rep.
Make sure that you click in the comment section
Just one black on black. Remember that it's important. Anyway,
and donate there in the link.
no hatred. The summer
Keep it coming.
no time for sleep. Jump in your Jeep and pump up the funky beat. Holy. If it goes off, you'll smash it, then trash it. You're too young to be plumped in a casket. Just get your boys and bring the noise in. Just swing it. Your party people sing it.
Yeah. Keep it going. Let's go, Mike.
He must be nuts. And on the mix real quick, and I like to say he's not loud, but he's back, and his name is Jay.
Well, DJ, you got me about to work a sweat up in here.
It is a party. It's a party because we're helping children. We're helping families.
Yes, sir. Yes,
you gotta have high energy when it comes to that.
And I just want to give a shout out. Just got another $1,000 donation. I just saw it come across my screen here. Just got another $1,000 donation. So thank you very much. Those who continue to donate, keep donating. Because all the money we raise here are going to the families. Here we go. Broward County. So thank you so much. So I want to introduce a gentleman that I met personally that entered our fatherhood program. Rodney is someone that when I first met him personally, I was just moved by his story. A single father raising a 7-year-old daughter. fighting for change, fighting for being a difference maker in his community. Rodney is one of our products here in 33311, a father who identified he needed more than just the everyday work. He wanted support. He wanted to be a better father, a better man, a better community stakeholder. Rodney wanted to also be able to give back. And so he mentored other men who have come through our ADAM program, which ADAM stands for Awesome Dad, Awesome Men Fatherhood Program. And so Rodney today have gained a full custody of his daughter, currently gainfully employed, getting paid a livable wage. And he have been one of our biggest success stories for our fatherhood program. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for none other than Rodney Wimbledon.
Thank you very much, Mike. Community-based connection has done so many wonderful things in the community, and I believe with this connection, when I first got on board with Andrew Williams, I thought this could grow much. I believe, and I know it will be much bigger and can reach more people than it is meeting now. And we need to hear more about community-based connection, not just here but abroad, and far as going as wide as states. And I was telling him, I said, we need to put this thing big on the radio, on TV, that more fathers and more people need to know that you are here helping families to grow better, to come together, to meet their needs. And they have met our needs in so many ways, far as, with my daughter, with her, with Miss Mac, teaching her after school care with math and reading, helping her to grow in areas that, with me working in school, they help us so much. That was before the pandemic. Even, they helped us come together as like a family, and we are as a family. We always talk every day, just about every day, and not only that, but they are spiritually based as well. Mr. Andrew, we conversate about scriptures and how to be and to help others. My neighbors, they have come on board, and CBC has been helping them as well with our bills and so many wonderful things that they have helped us during this time of pandemic as well. Mr. Mike has helped so much and been instrumental in talking and giving words of encouragement and inspiration on how to be a better parent and how he's been a better parent. And I thank him for that, as well as Mr. Andrew, Ms. Mack, and everybody here at Community-Based Connection. They have welcomed me and my daughter as a family, and we just love them so much. And as they reach out in the community, this is something I want for my daughter, so she can learn from this to give back to those that are in the community, those that are in need. Someone out there, we all need to know how to be loved and to give love and to share love and to understand that that's all someone may need. They may need a smile. They may need some kind of words of encouragement. And that's what Community-Based has done for us. They have, not only infected us, but they have shown us so much love, more than other families. Families may not know how to show love, but Community-Based gives love. They need the donations to help other children that are going through tough times, that may not have that connection with family, or some father that may be struggling and that needs that support, or that mother that needs that support. And that's what Community-Based Connection is doing here in our community. They're reaching out to families that are in need and helping them to get back on their feet so they can get back to what some kind of normalcy in their life. And I truly am grateful to Mike and everyone here at Community-Based Connection, because they have been very instrumental in helping me and my daughter Eliza in helping us be all that we can be. And I want so much for my daughter and others in the community, because they are an inspiration to us. So if they're an inspiration to us, we can be an inspiration to someone else. We thank you. We love you. We're going to keep this going forever and ever. As long as me and my daughter can be assistance and helping someone else, we'll be there for them. Thank you, Mr. Mike. Thank you, Mr. Andrew. Thank you, Sister Mag. Thank you, Community-Based Connection.
Thank you so much, Rodney, and thank you to your beautiful family. I mean, that was so heartfelt. We're grateful for that. So I want to put something in context for a little bit. So you heard, for those who are viewing, you heard Rodney mention that his daughter is in one of our after-school program at Sunland Park, where we run the program Early Achievers. And at Early Achievers, one of our staff, Max, currently work with his daughter after school, where they get fed, they get exposed to STEAM and STEM. In addition, we have to thank those teachers there at United Way. At Sunland Park Elementary, also known as Sunland Park Academy. We have to thank them, the principal, the superintendent, and the school board member, Dr. Rosalind Osgood, Superintendent Robert Runcie, Principal Sharon Bailey, and the staff there for all the great work they do, for entrusting us to be a great community partner, to be able to work with Rodney's daughter. And we realized one thing, right? So we realized that we did not just want to be a program based, but we want to make sure we wrap parents around in supportive services. So it's a wraparound guide that we utilize to make sure we don't just capture the child or capture the parent, but we capture the family. So thank you, Rodney. And as you know, Rodney is part of our fatherhood program, which is funded by the Jim Moran Foundation. So thank you, Jim Moran, for believing in us, and as well as Children's Service Council, who also supports our fatherhood initiative. Children's Service Council of Broward County. Thank you, Cindy, for always stepping up and seeing the great need. You and the team, Dion, the whole. If I start naming everybody, Marie, everybody from the auditor and on, I start getting in trouble because people will be left out. But thank you, everyone who continue to support community-based connection programs here in Broward County. I'm going to be gone I'll be back for closing remark. I'm going to turn it over to the DJ for a few more hit songs, and we'll be right back for closing remarks.
Oh, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard another success story. Community-based connections, always putting smiles and turning those frowns upside down. They're beating the odds. Poverty, depression. CBCI is turning it around, helping over 500 children and families. Let's beat it. We can beat a family that's in need situation with your donations. Just click that link right below in the comment section. Another request, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. You can't ever go wrong with Mike. Let's go.
You better run, you better do what you can. Don't wanna see no blood, don't be a macho man. You wanna be tough, better do what you can. So beat it. If you wanna be bad, just beat it. Beat it. There's no one wants to beat it.
What's that you say? Where do we donate? Right in the link that's in the comment section, right here on the StreamYard. Go ahead and donate right there. Click that link. Let me take a look. Hold on. We've got a $100 donation, a $50 donation, another $100 donation. Oh, wait a minute. Right in the middle of it, ladies and gentlemen, we got $1,000. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I can't see their names, but I just want to tell you thank you again. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Do you remember 21st night of September?
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a celebration. Why? We're saving families, y'all. Come on. Here we go.
Ringing in the key that our souls are singing as we danced in the night. Remember how the stars stole the night away.
Did you guys know that Mr. Womble was also a DJ? Mr. Womble, this is for you.
My thoughts are with you, holding hands with your heart to see you. Only good talking love, remember how we knew love was here to stay.
Now December, found the love we shared in September. Only good talking love, remember that true love we shared today. I'm gonna take my time. She gon' get hers before I
Broward County is resilient.
take it slow. I'm not gonna
Remember, ladies and gentlemen,
so she can get a sensual seduction.
to help that continue the work of CBCI is doing in our community, click the link.
Sensual seduction. She might be with him, but she thinking about me. We don't go to the mall. We don't go out to eat.
Let's go, guys.
Mr. Worldwide to infinity. You know the roof on fire. We gon' boogie, hoogie, jiggle, wiggle, and dance like the roof on fire. We go drink,
Keep the party going.
till we fall out like the roof on fire.
Here we go.
Now, baby, give a booty naked.
Let's go.
Roof on fire. Tell her, baby, 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 I'm on fire. I tell her, baby, 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 I'm a fireball. I saw I came, I conquered, or should I say I saw I conquered, I came. This little chico on fire, he no lie. Well, y'all skipping, he's running the game. Now big bang boogie, get that kitty little nigga in the
I don't care if it's quarantine. We are going to party. Keep it shuffle right where you are, families. Let's go.
Down, down, do your dance, do your dance. We got a brand new dance. Down, do your dance, do your dance.
Once again, this is a donation party, celebration.
Down, down, do your
Celebration of all of the success that community-based connections has
I'm a rapper.
brought throughout the years.
Ain't no, they say what you doing, trying to do.
Here we go.
I just let the music come from my soul, so all of my people can stay on the floor. They got a brand new dance. You gotta move your muscle. Brand new dance. It's counter Cupid shuffle. It don't matter if you're young or you're old. We gon' show you how it goes.
Here we go.
To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Now kick, now kick, now kick, now kick. Now walk it by yourself. Now walk it by yourself. Down, down, do your dance, down, down.
CBCI, community-based connections, doing their thing. All right, Mike.
All right. Look, it's been a pleasure being on this hour along with you all and celebrating the resiliency. On behalf of the board members and myself and Brian C. Johnson, we say thank you for believing in community-based connection work that we do every day, serving over 500 families on any given day. While this year has been challenging for many of us, we are able to hang our hats on the fact that we are resilient now more than ever before, and we will continue to get through this crisis. By now, we all know someone that have been met with some form of challenges, whether it's COVID, whether it's the impacts of COVID. Here's what we do know. We all here, we all celebrating, and we have made it through difficult times before, and we'll do it again. And so here at Community-Based Connection, we want to continue to impact lives. Whether it's the first grade student who's learning to read on a proper reading level, or the father who's just received custody of this child, or the mother who's trying to strengthen the bond with their family. We know one thing for sure, that every child deserves the best, every family deserves the best. And so we say this with a fighting spirit, that COVID would not get the best of us, but we'll get the best of it. So I say to all of us that we are resilient. Nonetheless, the work must continue with prayers, volunteering support, and most importantly, your contribution. As you know, these contributions oftentimes are provided to support educational experience that our children would not normally receive, or help a family get through some concrete support. Is there ever a time that we should band together? That time is now. So I say thank you to Citrus, who believe in our agency, who continue to pour back into our agency, who have found a way to realize that social justice is an issue in our community. But most importantly, that we all are experiencing some shape or form of a hardship, and that we can rely on each other for support. So thank you on behalf of myself, the team here at Community-Based Connection, our board, Brian C. Johnson. We thank you for joining us. Back to DJ Hollywood on a closeout party. Thank you all, and look forward to you donating. See the link, click the link below, and make your contribution today. Let's make it happen. Are you happy?
I am, and I know those families are. Let's go!
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
Oh, yeah.
Sunshine, she's here.
All right, families, we got a few minutes left. We're about making families happy here at CBCI, Community-Based Connections. Having over 500 families and growing.
Yeah, baby, by the way.
Make them happy.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
I want to thank everybody that's come on this evening.
Clap along if you feel
Please donate.
happiness is the truth.
$50, $20, $100, $10,000.
What happiness
Whatever. Whatever you have.
Clap along if you
Reach back
like that's what you want.
and lift as you climb.
Here come bad news, talking this and that. Yeah, give me all you got, don't hold it back. Yeah, well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. Yeah, no offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, click the link in the comment section.
If you feel like
Right in the comment section,
the truth.
you'll find the donation link.
Clap along if you know what happiness is.
You find it in your heart to help these families.
Clap along if
Keep
you
the works going of CBCI. Do it now. Come on.
bring me down.
Don't you want to see them
Bring me down.
happy?
Love is too high. Bring me down. Can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down. Can't none bring me down. Love is too high. Bring me down. Can't none bring me down. I said, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness happiness into you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
Oh, yes.
Because I'm happy. Clap along.
Year after year, ladies and gentlemen. Year after year, CBCI is doing their thing.
Clap along if you
And with your funds, they can give you an encore.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel.
Give you an encore of all of the families turning those crowns upside down. That's right. Let's go, guys. Another couple minutes. Donate before we go. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Whoa. We can't go out without bringing it out, right? Let's go. So before I let go, or before I go, I just want to ask you to do one thing for me. Donate. Community-based connections. Let's go.
You make me happy.
Make those families happy.
This you can get.
Educating our youth.
Sit right beside me.
Yes.
And I won't forget.
Thank you all for coming out.
I really love you.
Those families love you.
You should know.
And you should know that your donation will make it right.
Before I let go. We've had a good time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got another minute. It's been a pleasure. I'm DJ Hollywood with Encore DJs right out of Lauderhill, Florida.
Girl, it's a shame.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, everyone that put their hands on this program. Families, we love you. You guys have a blessed night. Stay safe. DJ Hollywood signing out before.
You know I thank the sun rising.